Oh, God, what a long show. not the show, the pod in general, but WrestleMania 37? 37, I'm right? I don't know, I'm not good with numbers. WrestleMania 37 Night 1, we got the fans back. We got everything back. We got the pyro. The set looks sexy as all hell. I love the custom sets. No one does custom sets like WWE when they actually put some thought into it. And what a way to start it off with the rain delay. We get a weather delay of about 30 minutes. They cut some unscripted promos backstage. I didn't mind. It's whatever. But what a way to start it off. The almighty, the walking Armageddon, Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. This was a good big guy fight. Good big fight feel. So great to see the fans back on the stage. It looked awesome. Triple Future Shock DDT by Drew. That was pretty cool. Big Bob with two huge big spine buster. Drew with an awesome flip dive takes out both men. Drew tossing Bobby around a lot with a couple belly to bellies. Drew is using Brock's move, the Kimura lock on Lashley. I thought that was like, telling the future. Goes for the Claymore. And then I don't know why Drew stops in his track, gets distracted by MVP going, Bobby! Bobby! So Drew's an idiot. He gets distracted. Bobby takes him out with a big running punch in the corner, Mojo Rawley style. Puts him in the hurt lock. Drew passes out. I couldn't fucking believe they let Bobby Lashley win. I got up. I was celebrating like, yo, Big Bob and Lashley out here, bro. He got the win. I was so happy because I love Drew, but this is not his time. This is the almighty. Lashley needs to hold his title till SummerSlam at least. Then we get the shittiest match of the night, the tag team turmoil match. Naomi and Lana started off against Billie Kay and Carmella. Carmella's nipples slip out. The less said about this match, the better. Very botchy all around. Lana misses a kick. It looked bad. Roll up on Naomi. Of course, Naomi gets pinned, even though Lana's right there. Riot Squad is in next. The only team I give the fuck about. They went with a senton knee combo. Mandy and Dana are up next. Mandy slips and falls down. Dana also has a nip slip. Mandy dies on the ramp. Like I said, she slipped. Mandy comes in with a nasty V-trigger. Ooh-ah. On Ruby Riot. Sold amazingly by Ruby. Good, you go, Ruby. Dana had, like I said, a nip slip somewhere. I don't know where. Liv rolls up Dana for the win. They're out of there. The announcer says it wrong and then says the Riot Squad got eliminated. Then he had to correct that. That was stupid. Natty and Tamina come out. I instantly fall asleep or go pee. I come back and they end up hitting with the Superfly and they win. I guess I don't fucking know. It should have been the Riot Squad. They're the only real tag team here. I am sick and tired of Natty. And when the fuck is Tamina ever mattered? And the less said about this, the better. Seth Rollins versus Cesaro. My match of the night. Oh, fast-paced stuff. Seth's new theme sounds sexy as all hell. Cesaro going right at it with the uppercuts. Cesaro hitting all his bullshit. Gets a mini swing in there. Superplex from the apron. Neutralizer, but Seth kicks out. I think he's the only dude to kick out the fucking neutralizer. Seth with a Falcon Arrow superplex from the top. Seth with his freaking Chelsea's grin to the back of the head. He loves watching that Will Ospreay. Black Magic. Seth hits it. Black Magic. Then Seth hits his awesome 360 frog splash. I was like, what the fuck? That shit's sweet. Cesaro with another swing, stops midway. Seth goes for the stomp, and then he elevates him, hits the switch death like he tried to do with Randy Orton in the RKO, but didn't look as good, sadly. And then Cesaro hits one of the best fucking looking UFOs. I popped, I got up, I screamed like a little girl because I fucking said all I wanted from WrestleMania was him to hit the UFO. He hit it. 23 swings after that. Another neutralizer, and the man is a star. Cesaro gets his first big win at WrestleMania. That's not against Drew Gulak last year. We don't talk about that. That could have been great, but they fucked it up. But this was fucking great. Both men, both are my favorites in WWE. They did great. Cesaro needs to be the one to take the title off Big Roman Reigns. Book that shit for SummerSlam. Cesaro is the only one I would let take that title off of the Tribal Chief. But this was fucking awesome. Seth looked like a star. I loved how, like, in a great mood everyone seemed to be because they're having the fans back. I love this match so much. Best match of the night for me. New Day versus AJ Styles and Omos for the tag team titles. AJ almost slipped in his entrance, but he saved it and did the whole, yeah. New Day is dancing to AJ's music. I always find it hilarious when they do that. AJ starts it off because the crowd wanted him to start it off. The dynamic switch here. Woods and Kofi turned into the heels. They were working AJ. I love Woods basically yelling out, "We are cutting the ring in half." But then finally tags in Omos. It's all over. He looked great. I thought this was good stuff. Woods is trying to kick him, and Omos is like, "You little bitch," and takes him down, beats the shit out of him. Nasty fucking backbreaker onto Woods. Hits the claw on him. AJ with a phenomenal forearm off the shoulders of Omos, which is a great tag team finisher. Big sky-high spine buster for the win. New tag team champs. Omos in his first match at WrestleMania wins the tag team titles with AJ Styles. I loved how the whole time Omos is laughing and smiling. This guy's having the time of his fucking life, and I loved it. This was great. Shane versus Braun. I was not looking forward to this, but this match was actually dope. Steel cage match, and they finally did a really good steel cage match. Match was actually not bad at all. The cage was used perfectly by both men. Braun was jumped before the match by Elias and Jackson Riker with a bunch of chair shots. Elias and Riker get involved because they know the cage keeps everyone out. Shane with a coast to coast, then using a toolbox on the tool. This is an awesome spot right here. Braun rips the cage wall open while Shane is trying to escape. Braun. Then tosses Shane back in there, beats the shit out of him, starts just like clobbering this dude, peppering him with some shots to the ribs, and then tosses Shane. Shane with a full back bump from the top of the cage. This man is a maniac. He must be stopped, and it was fucking awesome. That looked so rough. And I'm like, all right, that's the finish, right? No. Braun then goes down. Power slam. This is a lot better than expected. But Braun wins. Like I said, you might as well give him a shot with Bobby. Big Bob. You might as well. I wouldn't mind seeing Braun and the Almighty again. That match they had on Raw was pretty good. One of the surprises of the night here, Miz and Morrison, hey, hey, ho, ho, hey, hey, hop, hop, versus Bad Bunny and Damian Priest. A million bunnies come out for the Miz and Morrison entrance. They perform hey, hey, hop, hop. That was funny. I give Bad Bunny a lot of credit, though. He worked his ass off. Everything he did looked great, and he was in this 90% of the time. Priest only came in once. He looked great. I loved his entrance with the big truck. Miz is surprised by his moves. They finally take advantage. Morrison with Spinneroonie. Booker T is pissed off at Kami. Tell me he didn't just do that. Bunny with a tornado DDT to Miz. Priest finally gets the hot tag. Broken arrow to Miz. Ends up throwing him on top of Morrison. South of the Heaven choke slam. Fucking love that move. Then a double broken arrow by Bad Bunny doing his own broken arrow. Priest with a dive. Then Bad Bunny dives too. Bad Bunny with the save after the Miz hits the skull-crushing finale on Priest. Bad Bunny with the fucking Bunny Destroyer. This man hit a Canadian Destroyer to John Morrison on the outside. What? Yo, Bad Bunny, a crazy man. He hit a fucking Bunny Destroyer, a Bunny Destroyer. They hit this tag team move, fucking electric chair, freaking crossbody at the top, and boom, they get the win. Like I said, anytime they want to throw Bad Bunny in there, I'm a fan. I think this guy's fucking great. I think he's probably the best celebrity they've ever had wrestle. I'm being 100% serious. Him and Stephen Amell are probably my favorite celebrity wrestlers. Then we get the main event. Oh, what a fucking match. My second favorite match of the night. Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. This is the second women's main event, but this is the first one-on-one women's main event, also by two black women, which is pretty awesome. Both women are about to cry before the match even goes on. Belair with some cool power moves. She does this crazy shit where Sasha dives on her. She fucking powers her up into a military press, carries her into the ring by taking the fucking steps, and fucking goes up there, then hits a superplex. So she hits, the whole Tully thing where he springs you off the rope and hits suplexes. She does that in every single corner. Belair with an awesome 450 splash for a near fall. She should have fucking won it with that. Belair keeps trying to hit the KOD, the kiss of death, but Bex keeps reversing, and using her hair against her the whole time. She finally hits the hair whip. She slashes Sasha's midsection. Oh my god, that looks so rough. KOD, brand new SmackDown Women's Champion. My second match of the night. What a fantastic main event. I'm actually very happy the women went out last. At first, I kind of wanted Drew and Bobby to get it, but honestly, I don't think they would have been able to top this match. This match was very good. I thought this match was awesome. I thought night one was just fantastic.